Welcome to our second annual City and Team Name Fantasy Football Award Show. Just like last year, we'll be celebrating all the incredible feats of our owners right before we kick off the new season. It's always fun to revisit the previous season en route to creating new stories in the year ahead. So without further ado, let's recognize our phenomenal participants for all the greatness they've achieved. Who says history can't repeat itself? For the first 4 seasons of our Survivor game, we've had 2 winners, both of which have been back-to-back recipients of this award. So congratulations to Ron Parson yet again for duplicating his feat from 2020 and winning 2021's Prognosticator of the Year award. In Week 8, it was his selection of the Kansas City Chiefs over the New York Giants that put him over the only other remaining survivors at that point. Ron's foresight has proven to be one of a kind yet again. We salute your vision. I don't think anything can compare to the shock of Antonio Brown leaving in the middle of Fantasy Bowl 14. If this happened in the middle of the season, it would have had a much lesser effect on the Lake Jackson Cyclones, but to do it in the biggest game of the year, I think it's safe to assume that we all said in that moment,
I did not see that coming.
If you take a look at the teams with the least amount of roster movement, you'll see a connection to them having a poor record as a result. Richard Donald, the Mile High Cushmasters owner, spared no expense on his way to another successful year. Ownership invested $500,000 into their roster, which included 38 free agent acquisitions over the span of the season. Their best investment was Cordero Patterson, whose services were secured after a $256,000 contract. The Cushmasters got their money's worth in the end. Congratulations again to Richard Donald. Virginia Beach had one of the best records at home in the history of the CTN. The Wavemakers finished 7-1 in their backyard, Dasani Field. 7 of their 11 wins were fueled by the Virginia Beach fans, and almost every game was more than worth the price of admission. Congratulations, Christopher Sims. The Wavemaker fans have a lot to look forward to in 2022. Last season, it was Richard Donald and his Mile High Cushmasters who won this award with a 6-1 record on the road. This season, although Jesus and his Liberty City Legion tied the Kansas City Fusion with a 5-1 road record, it was Liberty City's ability to win big games on other teams' fields that earns them this award. The biggest of those wins would be against our There's No Place Like Home award winner, Christopher Sims, in the Atlantic Conference Championship game. As a matter of fact, Liberty City beat Christopher twice in their backyard, once in Week 7 and the second time in the aforementioned championship game. Congratulations, Jesus de Leon.
Kid Rock claims vaccine mandates at his concerts are un-American.
Man, that
Thank you to our sponsor Miller Lite, who we all know has great taste and less filling. The Miller's Hard Luck Award goes to the owner who, in some way, got shafted in the most unpleasant of ways during the season. This year's award goes to George Byrne as Woodbury Walking Dead. The team didn't necessarily endure any unforeseen misfortune, but when they had a chance to make it to their first playoff appearance, they folded under the pressure. It was the final week of the season. Woodbury needed a win and a Lexington loss. Well, the Lexington half of the equation came to fruition, but the Walking Dead just couldn't muster enough offense to get past divisional foe Slayerville. It just wasn't meant to be for the Walking Dead in 2021. So George, this Miller is for you. This season's scoring champion ranks 7th all-time on the CTN scoring list. Congratulations to Stu Akers and his Lebanon Pioneers for scoring 1,444 points. That's 10 points more than last year's champions, the Virginia Beach Wavemakers. All those points led the Pioneers to a 9-4 record and an appearance in the divisional game before losing to the eventual champions, the Liberty City Legion. This was one of the most prolific seasons for the Pioneers. The only thing missing was another John Burho trophy to add to their collection. Sometimes there's no better feeling than putting up a specific finger and telling your detractors, "I told you so." That's exactly what Leisha Mack and her Lake Jackson Cyclones did in 2021. NFL.com predicted her team would finish 1-12, which is a far cry from the Fantasy Bowl-bound 7-6 team she put together. Her Cyclones refused to be defined by what the so-called experts formulated in the preseason. Leisha was the recipient of last year's Comeback Owner of the Year award, so you can see the steady progression that's being made in Lake Jackson, and it's all due to Miss Mack's unwavering confidence and vision. Congratulations, Leisha Mack. It's amazing how one season you can go from the bottom of the division with a 3-10 record to the top of your division at 8-5 before winning 2 more playoff games and then cementing your legacy with a Fantasy Bowl victory. That might sound like a fairy tale, but Jesus DeLeon made that quite the reality in 2021. For Liberty City to have the season they had, with a young, inexperienced coach in a tough division and conference, is absolutely incredible. There's nothing a fan loves more than a good comeback story, and Jesus gave all of us a year we won't soon forget. Thank you and congratulations. One of the opportunities I look forward to the most is presenting the Poorest Decision Maker Award. This award goes to the owner who's so dumb that when they said order in the court, they reply by asking for French fries and a milkshake. This individual would be the only human alive that's able to get hit by a parked car. I even heard he put airbags on his computer just in case it crashed during the draft. Congratulations to Jason Bradley, former owner of the River City Rage, who through lack of interaction with his fellow owners and lack of effort to optimize his lineup on a weekly basis, found himself on the outside of the league looking in. Jason, we wish you the best on your future endeavors, and hope this trophy brings some closure to your time in the CTN. Congratulations to Ron Parson, 2021 City and Team Name Rookie of the Year. The competition was incredibly stiff. It came down to Ron versus... Oh. Nobody at all. Ron was the only rookie in the CTN last season. We salute you, Ron, for being the rookie who stood out amongst his non-existent peers in 2021. I know I said earlier that my favorite moment of the night was the poorest decision-maker presentation, but I can say without a shadow of a doubt that our commissioner, Cameron G's favorite award is by and large the CTN's most contributive. This award has been won by owners such as Trey Hollis, Stu Akers, Gene Regan, and Terrence Buford. Their acts of kindness and their loyalty to the CTN are unquestioned. For the first time this year, we crown a two-time Most Contributive Award recipient. Congratulations, Ankush Vin Ayak. Your participation is immeasurable. Week after week, you're present and excited for what's to come. You're always willing to lend a helping hand, and it doesn't go unnoticed. The last time you won this award was for the 2019 season, and here you are again in 2021. Your consistency makes you a valued member of the CTN. Thank you, and congratulations. There's nothing I love more than witnessing something historic. This is one of those moments. Congratulations, Christopher Sims, for becoming the first owner in CTN history to not only win a Second Owner of the Year award, but also becoming the first owner to repeat this feat in back-to-back seasons. For Mr. Sims' 3 seasons in the CTN, he's captured Rookie of the Year, and then followed that with back-to-back Owner of the Year awards. Absolutely phenomenal. In his rookie year, he finished 9-4. The next season, he finished 10-3. And just this previous season, his Wavemakers finished with an 11-2 record, tying the Hollywood scene, Chi-Town Crushers, and Kansas City Fusion for the best record in the modern era of the CTN. Every year, Christopher Sims just seems to get better, and we're all excited to see what he has planned for 2022. Congratulations again, Mr. Sims. You're more than deserving of this historical distinction as the first two-time owner of the year. Thank you for joining me tonight for our award presentation. Everyone deserves to be recognized for all the incredible things you've achieved and accomplished over the span of last season. It was an amazing year. We're about to embark on the 15th season of the City and Team Name Fantasy Football League, and I have a feeling that this year is going to give last year a run for its money. Next Sunday is the CTN Draft, so get your draft boards ready and I'll see you there. Good night, everyone.